Yo, it's that Native J. Welcome back. We got episode 2 of our Zombie Cure Lab. Alrighty. So, the first thing we're gonna look at here is how can we put these guys to work and make them useful here. While we're doing that, we need to unlock some type of electrical because we need to be able to at least produce some electricity. So, we're gonna go like this, start kicking people off jobs. And the Humvees are gonna take that over. So, what I'm thinking is most likely we're gonna be able to get every last one of them into here, which is nice. That just shows up on every map. It'll do that as you go through the tiers, as you get each new Humvee. Just tells you a little bit about it. You can also go to the wiki anytime. I like to pop in here sometimes to remind myself, oh yeah, grilled meat will feed these guys, but he eats like a human. And humans don't eat raw meat, so, or grilled vegetables, or grilled meat. They want cooked veggies. So, in order to make these guys, it takes wood and these little glowberry bushes. So I'm gonna want to probably move this and maybe even prioritize that right, so I make sure they're constantly doing berries. So I'm hoping with these new additions, we'll be able to get plenty of wood in. These guys are kind of not doing anything right now, and we do want another layer. I'm contemplating whether or not I should do one or two for my layers. I kind of wanted to do two, but I'm thinking one should be enough. But now I don't have to worry about deleting anything out of my way. Okay, so that can be a little wider. You want to make sure you go all the way because they'll like glitch through if it's a walkable space. Like if it's the quarry or whatever, or the iron mine. So far, I'm not worried about them getting in at all. But as we build these layers and we just want to keep piling them up, it'll be like super harder for them to get in. So the number one thing that's going to make your Humvees stronger is leveling up. If I tier up early, I'm going to end up suffering the consequences. So I was thinking, I take that back. I don't want to jump ahead and just grab this. I'd rather raise my threat level by bringing in more zombies and building more. So we'll just have a lot of tier 1 stuff kind of going on. Something we're going to need, I mean, we probably should have already built, honestly, is a bellow breezer. I usually just build these like super close to my fridge or my main storage here. So I want my nighttime guy to be there. At night he can come and run this machine. I think, so this is where I'm confused because I'm like, where's the other nighttime person then? I should have 2 people who are nighttime workers. Probably here. So that's going to be all Humvees next. Put them on the bottom there. So we're just kind of pacing along here, and yeah, let's just kind of watch them for a second, and then we'll start putting in this next row when they're done. Oh, you know, something I was thinking of. This only has one guy working on it, and a lot of the times I do like to have multiples on each, like here. Even though a lot of times one guy might just be standing around or whatever, but this guy, he can help bring stuff while one guy stands there and actually processes it. Processes it. It's out of reach slightly. So I think the hauling post is also going to be replaced with Humvees here. Right. That'll be a Humvee thing now as well. So I think we're going to do the same thing here. Alright. Let's get another layer going. Looks like we're going to take that tree out. So I gotta press yes. Oh. I noticed the game does that sometimes when I go to play down a lot. It's like, all of it? I'm like, all of it. So I guess the PC might not be able to handle as much as I thought, huh? Speaking of PC, I might as well talk about that a little bit. I always buy pre-builds. I buy them from Alienware. There's a lot of controversy around like Alienware, I guess. People say like they're not as good now that they have been, but I don't know. I've always bought Alienware since I was a young adult. I think one of my first computers was like the i5 or something. So I've always had access to decent level tech. When I was a kid and I lived with my mother, she was really into like Apple products. So we had like Apple Macs, stuff like that. Um, I used to play, games anywhere from like Sims, Spore, all those old school like tycoon games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, like the real old school ones and stuff. So Mac played it just fine for the level of games at that time. A lot of people say they don't play as well nowadays. Like if you were to play, a new Sims, for example, or something, maybe one of the new Sims expansion packs that are really high detail graphics or whatever game you're playing, like No Man's Sky. Maybe that's a newer game that's not necessarily super graphical, but it's got a lot going on. You might not be able to play it. I don't know. I've just stuck with this same computer brand, and I buy from Best Buy, so advertising that too, I guess. Best Buy has their little warranty programs, and so uh, with that combination there, if anything breaks anyways, they fix it for me, either the company or Best Buy. So I just buy Alienware stuff because it's easy, and I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to a lot of the technology jargon. I really don't like software stuff. So being able to have access to infinite software is nice, and I don't have to do anything. That's what the geeks are for, right? So, speaking of the game again, and that's enough with my unpaid advertising and joking about how good my computer is. We're just kind of chilling, and we're just gonna switch these guys out, and we're gonna throw in them over here. Just kind of like that little idea. This is going to be very boring. Um, we don't have much going on to this next attack. So this whole episode's pretty much just gathering resources. That'll happen from time to time when you're playing colony simulator games like this. Um, yeah. Uh huh. Okay. We could use some power, like I was saying. Just kind of watching over the base, best we can at least. Seeing how everyone's doing here. He wants to go sleep. Why doesn't he just go sleep then? I think it's silly they'll do that sometimes, like they're busy doing stuff, so they're, oh, I'm not gonna sleep. It's like, okay, stop doing what you're doing. Reset to quality time. You're welcome to go help yourself. These guys don't really need to be set all this high either, to be honest. Sometimes you'll catch one walking away, but for the most part, it's not a big deal. They really want that. It's scrumdiddlyocious. So this is the boring stuff. I don't really want to do another layer quite yet. I don't think it would hurt because we can reach it. But this guy can't even really help now out here. He's going to be doing all the work. So there's only one thing we can do about that. Get somebody together. or get some more guys together. More defense out front. And then I don't know what's the best route, but I'm assuming right, coming off the edge of that building is kind of one of the best ideas. And that road just makes you walk a little faster. Okay. So we're definitely peaking. And I don't think it would hurt to give them more jobs too, right? Like, let's get another guy out here. And they can work on various tasks. I really want them to get the glowberry. I might move this guy back just to get the stuff out of the base real quick. So he can quickly clear the base of anything. Doesn't look like we'll get that stone. I don't really care about the stone, to be honest, as much. There's a decent little amount right here I can work with, and right here. That is not far. So I'm thinking I'm going to end the episode right before this attack. I think we have the attack under control. If they get through the first gate, this guy will start helping. I'm just hoping for the best, you know. The level 1 Humvees can actually stand out here and work all night. So that's a really good plus. We're going to hold off on gathering stone because that'll kind of waste our time for now. I was kind of wanting to get this stone here, but we might end up just building over it. We'll prioritize this. So, yeah, some more boring stuff. And he's a pro at what he does. Look at him go. So as of right now, we have 13 and we have 14 jobs for these guys, these Humvees. So that's perfect. We're doing good. We could actually just go like that just to get rid of that for now. I personally will leave it because then it might remind me, or I might see that and be like, oh yeah, I can put another guy there. This building's not functionable. I don't know why. Probably just because it needs the resources in it and then it'll go away. Yeah. So we really got, we got these guys kind of sitting around doing nothing. So I was thinking if we filled in a couple jobs like that, right? I'm kind of curious to see where the other scientists are that are doing night job on this. Like, what are you doing, my man? Okay, he's the tree. Just a snow cannon. So it's the ones standing around up here that are idle and need day jobs. Alright, we'll have to look around and see if we can get them something, huh? Why are they just standing around? They could be doing something. Let's look around and see what they could be doing, huh? Maybe making some metal? We don't really have any stone or metal or... I guess that's what our level 1 Humvees have to help us out with, huh? They could always grow some veggies for us for now. Yeah, that's what we'll do. During the day, you guys do this. Oh, we'll have a glowberry guy. Oh, you just don't need to do this job at all, Bob. Hey, look at that. Worked out. So what about you? Snowball shooter? Okay. Daytime vegetable man. I thought there was 3. Okay, fine. You work over here then instead. We'll just leave the building. You will just be a disabled building. Alright, we'll go take a nap then, I guess. Lazy, lazy people. Okay, they're not really prioritizing the closeberries, man. I won't lie, we kind of want the closeberries. These guys are sitting around doing nothing now. Great. That's always a wonderful thing. Let's put them over here. Look, you can start getting some stone too. Yeah, we'll let him get stone. You're definitely gonna need that stuff. Now this is the one that has one less guy. I wonder if just like moving this a little bit for now wouldn't hurt. Or what I should do is build another, and then I'll have 2 of them over here. Needs to go like this. You two don't work here. Oh, we should probably click on the siren right here. I don't know, we don't have any humans that are going outside right now. Unless I tell them to go build this right now. Then they might go out there and build it, huh? I don't know. Let's end the episode there and come and check us out and see how this attack goes. I'm confident that we're going to be able to defend against it with our new extra mini blizzard machines. And yeah, we'll probably leave a lot of these guys out here just working throughout the night. They should do just fine. They're zombie enough that the zombies aren't interested in them. So, yep, come check me out. Check me out next time. Check it out, and see where it goes. It's going to be sweet. It is.